Hello, this is your friend Philip Van Lien. Happy New Year's greetings to you from Yangon Grace Bible School, to your family and to your loved ones. Now that we step into the year 2020, probably we all must have made our petitions to God. What have we asked of the Lord to do this year? Most of us come up with petitions we want God to do through us rather than inside of us. And that's because most of our petitions to God came out of our aspirations, out of something that we see, out of something that we want to become, or we want God to do something. It's very interesting to me that in Psalm number 27, when David made his petition to God, his petition actually came out of his experience of God. And his petition is only one thing, and that is the Lord. To dwell with him, to incur in his temple. And so I like to read this. In Psalm number 27, verse 1, the Lord is my light. Speaking of God's direction, speaking of God's guidance. And my salvation, speaking of God's protections, speaking of God's power, almighty power and deliverance. And he continues, of whom shall I be afraid? And then, he continues, when evildoers shall assail me to eat up my flesh, my adversaries and fools, it is they who stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. The war rise against me, yet I will be confident. And one thing have I asked of the Lord. David's petition to God came out of his experience of God himself. And his petition is God himself. And even as we step into this new year of 2020, my prayer for you and for myself is that we would make God himself our petition to him. Because when we have God, we have all the blessing. Because God himself is the blessings. And my prayer is that this year will be a year filled with fruitfulness and usefulness in God's kingdom of work. May God be your only petitions. And when God is your only petition, you know that you have everything else. You have everything when God becomes your petitions. And so, thank you for standing alongside us in what we have been called to do. And I want to wish you a very happy new year again. God bless you so much.